Okay guys, I am so excited to do a little unboxing here for all of my December daily stuff. I've been waiting so patiently / impatiently for it to arrive. I can't wait to dive in and really go through it. Bought a pack of the gift bags that were on clearance, so that was not from this year's release. Stocked up on a new Slick Writer pen for writing on photos, and I knew we were going to be doing a lot of transparency stuff this year, and I bought the transparency journaling card, so I wanted a fresh new pen. So I have that. I'm going to dive into this here in a minute. Got a little rift inside the box, which is a bummer. So main kit, I'll go through the embellishments. I also got the, there it is, the star kit, which, how fun is this? That the confetti stars move inside. I got the main kit, the Liz Tamanaha kit, the star kit. I went with the Mary Copper Bronze albums. Grabbed two because I figured I will need them. And then I will get ready to dive in. So let me slide some things over to the side here. I love the stars on the box. Bummed that it's a little wrecked. So let me pull everything out here. I've been waiting, so I'm so excited about this. Alrighty. Start with the 6x8 paper pack, and then I can build back on top of it. It's always so exciting seeing everything in person because it's always slightly different from what you remember or what you can see. So a nice green tree pattern here. And then we've got the constellation with the foil, really fun. And then here is the striped pattern, and what you can't tell is that these are tiny little stars, and that inside of the white stripe there's also a really light, almost pink star as well. Like, I didn't know that. I thought that that was plain white. Gray stars. The tree pattern. Little trick tip, if you are an Allie Edwards Story Kit subscriber or have been for a while, her Breathe kit has this pattern, so you might have it digitally. Like, I was thinking that if I decide to use this as my title page, or if I want to do journaling, I could maybe just print it digitally. A tree pattern, wood grain pattern. I really wish they had made a transparency with this. I think that could have been a really cool look. Loving this green star pattern. This was really hard to see online. It's a beautiful hunter green. The stars are hand drawn and similar to the box, which I love this. This is really pretty. And there's also some little tiny little circles inside as well. It's not all stars. The green wavy lines and the fa la la. So out of all these, I think this green paper might be my favorite. So one of the things that I like to do with 6x8 papers is either, if I truly love it, and I'll use the entire piece as is, or I can cut it up and use it throughout the album for some continuity. Generally what I'll do is I'll create one 4x6 and two 3x4s out of it, but I could do two 4x6s or all 3x4s. Just doesn't really matter. But I usually like treasure my favorite patterns. So this year they have a black number set. I've never had a set with the black numbers. I've been hoarding some white chipboard ones, but these, because of the black albums and all of the accessories that are black this year, I'm thinking about using them. They're not as big as I thought that they would be, so that's pretty great. And I could emboss on them. But I've become like a purist where I like to keep all my numbers the same and not do mixed up, which I used to do. So I'm excited to check these out. It's fun because I just noticed there's some icons in here. So there's like a little winter hat, there's a star, Santa, quiet, proof. Here's like a candy. So that's really fun. And a tree. Normally I'm not a huge fan of this kind of chipboard, but I think that this could be really fun because it's metallic. It'll match everything, and I could pair it up with some of the word phrase stickers, which is not something I normally, you know, I don't usually play with these, but these look really cute, and I can't wait to really go through them all. We've got gold paper stars. There's quite a few here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like maybe a dozen are in here in a variety of sizes. I'm not going to take them out, but those look really fun. I am going to unpack these wood veneers because they were really hard to see in the reveal video. But we've got Christmas Magic, Merry and Bright. Here's the Joy. Mine's actually kind of burnt out here on the side from where they cut it, so I don't love that. I might use the opposite side, and then I could stamp it this way. We have Happy Holidays here. And then Bah Humbug. And this is using the font that, the blackout font that Allie used throughout the whole album. Here are the transparent trees. I love the touches of the copper foiling on everything. So there's a plain black, a black stripe, which is really fun. This tiny white one here has little foil, like dots on it, foil outline, and then the foil trees here that are easier to see. So those are really fun. And actually not as transparent as I thought. They do have the plastic on them, but they're more white than clear. Here we've got the pleather banners, and I saw already that Allie did something really fun with these with her Product Play 4 class. They're great colors, and it looked like what she did was she created different textures, like maybe this, she lined them all up. It's just a snapshot on her Instagram and on the class page, but it looks like one was felt and one had like translucent paper. Just a neat way to play with these. You could take and, you know, layer them on a photo, or you could, you know, do all three in a project like she did. So that'll be really cool. Lost my plastic piece. These wood veneer tags are really interesting to me. This is not something that I normally would be drawn to, but I love the cutout patterns. And even though they're veneer, they're not, they're smooth. Like the back is wood grain, but this is like covered in almost like a paper or something. So it's not like a normal wood grain that we're used to seeing. But they're really fun. It would look super cool as a translucent pocket. These I don't want to take out, but I really love these. They're so dainty and cute. I kind of want to put the Give Love on like my intro page. It's just really, really pretty. And they're a great size. And then these I'm also not going to open up. These metal hearts. There's 5. I'm going to do a daily tag. Not a daily tag. A tag for every member of my family this year. And there's 5 of us. So I might use these as part of my layering for the decoration on them. These are super cute. So I love circles. It's my favorite shape to embellish with besides hearts. And there's tons of circles this year. But the foiling in these is so pretty. It's really, really hard to see it online. But maybe with like a close-up you'll be able to notice. This one I think is my favorite. The Find Joy in the Little Things and Hope in Unexpected Places. And then this one just has the plain foil, the constellations, the tree, and then look at the magic all around you. And this also has the sparkle. It's so, so, so cute. The red one, the sparkle is contained right here with the green one. It goes all the way to the outside. So it's just kind of fun. I'm really excited about these. and all the circles in the project. I can't wait to like find some fun patterns and layering. And I also love the chipboard set this year. Super, super cute. I love the colors, but the hearts are one of my favorite chipboards to play with. I love these hexagons. I saw somebody already did their intro page and put December Stories chipboard right on their intro page, and that is genius. So I can't wait to do that. These woven circles are really small. They probably are about a 1-inch circle. And we've got the cozy, the stripes, Merry Little Christmas, the Holiday Magic. There's 3 stars on this one. And then the tree, it's a black tree, I think. They actually feel like they're slightly thicker, maybe better quality than we've seen before. So those are really nice and will be awesome for layering this year. And we have the word strips this year. It's almost like it's hard to describe. It's shiny though. It's not like vinyl-y or anything, but it's reflective a little bit, the wording. So really universal and could be used in a lot of projects too, like loving this moment or favorite photo. Or family traditions, you don't have to use in Christmas. So love that kind of stuff. And then here's the 3x8 pockets. I was a little disappointed that there was no 6x8 pocket option besides like the plastic ones. These are always just kind of too small for me. You could put a tag in, but I like being able to put photos, and these are just kind of a little small. But again, it's like this really nice reflective, however they laid it on here is really pretty. And there's also like some of the white sparkle going through all 3 of them with the constellations or the fa la la. And the backs are totally plain. But they're really nice and sturdy feeling. Here is this year's chipboard, or letters I should say, that came with it. Really pretty. Nice and thin and smaller than I thought actually. These are probably about 3/4 of an inch tall, maybe not, just between 1/2 and 3/4. At a nice size. I'm excited to play with those. And here we have the pleather wreaths and branches, and there's a few stars here too. And these actually are much prettier in person than they look online. The foiling is really nice, and there's like some really nice detail that's just hard to capture on the internet. So these look really nice. And then the cards. So this one here actually has like they have a slight textury looking pattern to them. They're not just plain, which again is really, really hard to tell online. Like this one's like speckly, and this one's almost like a bunch of little tiny dots, making it an interesting texture look. Okay, so let's start with the 4x6s. This is my favorite card or favorite product out of the entire main kit, I think. So much prettier in person. These are actually a light blue, and it was hard to tell. It looked almost gray or something, but I'm gonna use this for day 6. I plan to put 6 tiny little embellishments in here, and just very literal that way. But when she had wreath paper in the past that had like 7 wreaths on it or 9 wreaths, I use those for day 7, day 9. It's just really, really fun the way these are all layered. It's really cool. And then this season isn't always merry and bright, and that's okay. It has like a little sparkle fleck. Not sparkle, but it's got a white fleck all throughout the background there. It's not just solid black. It just gives it some interest. Same with this one. And I love this, Finding Magic in the Smallest Moments. This might be with my intro page cards. Maybe a reason why card would go with it. It's a great reason why card. Here's the story. Again, I had no idea that these weren't plain white. I'll see if I can hopefully get my camera to focus on these for you guys. But it's got a really nice speckle pattern. The trees are black. This one's plain white. And then the Fa La La, I didn't realize this is actually pink, not white. It's hard to tell online, but yeah, it's red and pink, which is really fun. So this kind of card, it's very busy, but what I would probably do is cut this in half so I can use it twice in the album. And this is the kind of card where I would just pop something like right smack in the middle. Maybe not this because it really hides the pattern, but a small circle or chipboard right in the middle would be really pretty since it is kind of busy. But love the cards. And then I'm going to kind of divide these out really fast into patterns and the kind of cards that we have here. You can tell that I have watched the video because I know what I'm expecting. But this is just the way my brain works. So I love these 3 cards here. These all have different sayings on them with the circle in the back, or you know, here that you could write a little note. This one says December memories, December joys, and December moments, and loving the patterns on there. And then we have 3 here's the story cards. Normally I prefer more directed journaling cards from Allie, but you know, these will match the kit, and this block font is everywhere. And I also got the 3x8 paper pack, which has more of these that I'll probably cut down to have even more color variety options to match the kit. And here are like patterns. So we've got just the green stripe, the foil constellation, the I saw 3 ships, the green squiggle, red stripe, the half shape circles here. These could be kind of fun. Not sure what I would do with these yet, except they kind of remind me of gumdrops almost. So maybe like a gingerbread house. This is a gray check pattern, the wood grain. This is like a brownish beige color on gray. And then the black hand-drawn stars, which are similar to the green ones, and the box again. And here we have the around the tree card. This has got the same texture. So there's 2 different textures going on. This one is the speckly, and this one is almost like a linen pattern, almost the way it looks. I don't know if you can see like the really subtle stripes where the pattern repeats, but the tree, the modern tree, as Allie calls it. And then these both have this, the gray has like a black hand-drawn or hand-painted looking speckle. So love these moments, they bring such joy, and the Be Merry and Bright. Like I said, it's so different from what you see online. And then we have the quiet, we have all the quote cards here, or filler cards. These are like my favorite ones out of most of the cards usually. So quiet and cozy, share, give, love, believe, find peace, December life, and that has a speckle pattern in the background. These traditions have my heart, the good stuff, and this has the speckle. The more sparkle, less stress, yes please. This has like the multiple dot texture pattern, and the Christmas morning, chaos and joy, 'tis the season, and this one also has a speckly pattern. So I love cards that are specific to the time, like Christmas morning, Christmas day, Christmas Eve. I love to see cards like that. And I'm going to pull these 3 to the top because they are some of my favorites. So that is a look at the main kit. So much product in here. So fun, and we're just beginning.